Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI Tabam. First, the headlines. Situation worsens at Litan in Imphal district. Around 10 houses torched. Fresh cross-firing reported this morning. Internet services suspended for 5 days in Imphal district in view of the volatile law and order situation at Litan. K. Lungwiram Village Authority strongly condemns torching of a house at K. Lungwiram Village under Saparmena Police Station in Kangpokpi district. NPF party came to Manipur with the aim to unite and promote coexistence among communities in Manipur, assures Deputy Chief Minister Losi Diko. And Chief Minister Y. Kim Chan inaugurates Imphal Guwahati, Imphal Kolkata and Imphal Mumbai SpiceJet air services at Imphal International Airport. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Tensions continue to flare in Litan area of Imphal district as fresh arson and gunfight is reported again. Despite the claim of successful meeting among community leaders by Deputy Chief Minister Losi Diko, who visited Litan yesterday in an effort to calm things there, fresh arson was reported this morning followed by incident of firing. The situation worsened despite the deployment of good amount of central security forces, including Indian Army. Meanwhile, the state government responded by suspending internet services in the district for 5 days and imposing a curfew. About 10 houses were burnt down by miscreants this morning, while villagers have fled to neighboring villages to take shelter. Security forces are making efforts to restore normalcy and to avoid further clash in the area. The ban on internet service in Imphal district came after various videos from unverified sources continued to surface in social media platforms. Manipur government has suspended all internet services for 5 days in Imphal district, Lungtin subdivision of Kangpokpi district and Fungyar subdivision of Kangjong subdivision with immediate effect in view of the volatile law and order situation in the district. Commissioner cum Secretary Home and Ashok Kumar issued orders in this regard, citing the probability of exploiting social media platforms to circulate images, posts and videos that may inflame public sentiment and trigger serious disturbances by anti-social elements. The internet suspension order issued under Rule 3 of the Temporary Suspension of Telecommunication Services Rules 2024 aimed to prevent the spread of misinformation and inflammatory content. It covers all internet and data services, including broadband, VPN and VSAT. The internet suspension order from Lungtin subdivision of Kangpokpi district and Fungyar subdivision of Kamjong subdivision was issued later in the early evening following the order for Imphal district. K. Lungwiram Village Authority KLVA strongly condemns the February 9 midnight arson attack on the residential house of one Azana Bonmai of K. Lungwiram Naga Village under Saparmena Police Station in Kangpokpi district. In a press release, the village authority alleged that the attack was carried out by approximately 30 unidentified youths from Sarun Phai, a Wi-Fi village, and orchestrated and instigated by Chief of El Munlai Thangkulin Wi-Fi, Chief of Laylon Kuno Hapu Wi-Fi, Chief of Laylon Wi-Fi, Lalboy Wi-Fi, and Chief of Sarun Phai Thangvoy Wi-Fi. Calling the arson attack a cowardly and barbaric criminal act, KLVA alleges that it was premeditated act of organized criminal aggression, breaching law and order and challenging state authority. It also claimed that the villagers are reportedly being held hostage by Wi-Fi elements, facing intimidation, fear and deprivation. KLVA further demands immediate and decisive intervention from Manipur government and Ministry of Home Affairs, urging for deployment of adequate neutral security forces, protection of civilians, dismantling of the alleged hostile Wi-Fi elements, and rehabilitation of affected villages. It also warned that delay or inaction will be seen as complicity, emboldening perpetrators and escalating the crisis. Meanwhile, Manipur police has informed that a minor fire incident occurred on February 10 around 12:10 a.m. in K. Lungburam village, causing partial damage to a residential house. In its social media handle, Manipur police maintained that security forces from nearby area promptly reached the spot and brought the fire under control, while stating that the cause of the fire is under investigation and the overall situation remains normal. It further cautioned that rumors are being circulated on social media claiming that Konsakul residents fled to Kanto Sabal after the Litan incident have been found to be false. It went on to clarify that no villagers have moved out except for a few students and families who have sought temporary rental accommodation due to the start of the new school session. Manipur police further urged the general public not to believe or spread false rumors. On the other hand, Konsaram village authority has strongly condemned the incident of arson at K. Lungwiram Naga village under Kangpokpi district. In a press note, Konsaram village authority has appealed Manipur government and centre to provide adequate security in K. Lungwiram Naga village and to ensure for villagers while moving out of their homes. The village authority further demanded actions against people who are trying to grab land that belongs to Naga community and to ensure rule of law prevails in the area. Deputy Chief Minister Losidiko has asserted that Naga People's Front (NPF) was formed to bring harmony and peaceful coexistence among all communities living in the state and not to fragment Manipur. The Deputy CM was speaking during his felicitation program that was organized by NPF at Hotel Imphal today. Tamai MLA Wangbo Nyumai, Fungar MLA Laisio Kaising, Chingai MLA Kasum Vashum, Ukrul MLA Ramuiva, along NPF District President and Naga SCSO members attended the reception program. While commenting that efforts are being made to restore normalcy in Litan, the Deputy Chief Minister maintained that NPF first contested election in 2012. And ever since, it has been able to serve the people of the state as coalition partner of BJP party. Speaking further, Losidiko thanked BJP for handing the role of a deputy chief minister and assured that NPF will continue to serve the interests of people of Manipur.
I don't know who are the people behind this movement, the problem. So we want to identify that. Yesterday was actually, it was immediate, so something very serious has taken place. Burning of houses, firing has taken place. That's why he cannot control yesterday. And there was very moment of confusion and then a commotion was there yesterday. But now things are much clearer. So I don't worry. I think we will give our best. So I hope everyone will cooperate. It should not leave the burden on the head of the chief minister or the government. I think everyone should cooperate. And especially I want to request you, media people, give positive response to support the problem.
Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand inaugurated the Imphal Guwahati, Imphal Kolkata and Imphal Mumbai SpiceJet air services at Bir Tikendrajit International Airport today. The event was also attended by Member of Parliament and senior officials of the airline. Speaking on the sideline, Chief Minister Khemchand said, the introduction of these services will significantly enhance air connectivity and provide greater convenience to the travelling public. He also expressed gratitude to SpiceJet for strengthening aviation links, especially at a time when air travel is witnessing a substantial increase in passenger demand. He further expressed confidence that the step marks another important milestone in improving connectivity and supporting Manipur's growth and integration with the rest of the country.
Congratulate SpiceJet for launching these flight services to Guwahati, Kolkata and Mumbai.
सबसे पहले मैं भारत के प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी को धन्यवाद करूंगी क्योंकि विकसित भारत में विकसित मणिपुर भी होना चाहिए। तो इस बात के लिए कि अभी नेशनल हाईवे में बसेस बहुत दिक्कत से जा रहा है, तो एवरीवन इज गोइंग बाय ईयर। तो इस समय में स्पाइस जेट ने मणिपुर के लिए 4 फ्लाइट बढ़ा दिया, 2 गुवाहाटी का, 2 कोलकाता का। थोड़ा टिकट की प्राइस की ध्यान रखिएगा। थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी।
Security forces successfully rescued a truck from Lamlai Chingfei Kuki village that was stuck in fresh violence that broke out in Ukhrul district's Litan village. According to reports from the police, the truck broke down and the 2 drivers, identified as Chihanso Kaishing, 26 years, and Kanbambon Bolmei, 17 years, were stranded in Lamlai Chingfei Kuki village, unable to pass through due to the fresh violence that took place in Litan since the past 3 days. Subsequently, security forces rescued the 2 and was brought safely to Yangonpopi police station under adequate security protection. Liangmai Naga Council Eastern Zone LNC-EZ has strongly condemned the alleged arson attacks on Naga villages at Litan on the night of February 8, 2026, followed by another targeted attack around 11:55 p.m. on February 9. In a condemnation statement issued on February 10, LNC-EZ alleged that about 30 Wi-Fi youths from Sarunfai set fire to the residence of Azan Abonmai of K. Lungwiram Naga village under Sapamina police station in Kangpopi district. Terming the incident as barbaric and calculated, the council stated that the attacks pose a direct threat to the existence of Naga people and reflect complete breakdown of law and order in the state. LNC-EZ warned that if the government of Manipur and Ministry of Home Affairs fail to immediately identify, arrest and prosecute those responsible and ensure effective security on the ground, the council would be left with no option but to enforce appropriate retaliatory measures within its jurisdiction. The council further demanded immediate deployment of adequate security forces and urgent humanitarian relief to safeguard Naga lives and properties, cautioning that the government would bear full responsibility for any consequences arising from failure to act. Foothills Naga Coordination Committee (FNCC) strongly condemned the alleged premeditated arson attacks carried out against Naga villages in Litan area, Ukhrul district, on the consecutive nights of February 8 and 9, 2026. In a press statement issued by FNCC Information and Publicity Wing, it alleged that in a second incident, approximately 30 Wi-Fi youths from Sarunfai, a Wi-Fi village, descended upon K. Lungwiram Naga village under the jurisdiction of Sapamina police station, Kangpopi district, and set ablaze the residence of Azan Abonmai, son of late Kwaklay Abonmai. FNCC alleged these acts were deliberate, targeted and intended to terrorize innocent civilians while terming it a direct challenge to the Naga people. FNCC categorically warned the state government and the Ministry of Home Affairs that any failure to identify, arrest and prosecute the perpetrators will leave the Naga body with no option but to initiate proportionate retaliatory measures within its jurisdiction. Furthermore, it demanded immediate deployment of adequate security forces alongside provision of urgent humanitarian relief to safeguard the lives, dignity and property of innocent Naga villagers. Katho Katam Naulong strongly condemned statements released by Kuki Student Organization, Ukhrul District and Litan Saraikong Village Authority on social media platform, terming it entirely misleading and baseless. In a press statement issued on 9 February by its secretary, Katho Long, it alleged that the two organizations are attempting to establish a narrative as victims while decrying that it is on the contrary. Katho Long asserted that the whole debacle was escalated over a minor altercation, allegedly triggered by the two organizations. Katho Long clarified that there was no incident of the victim's family approaching the chief of Litan Saraikong, nor of any meeting as depicted in social media posts. It further alleged that armed Kuki militants with sophisticated weapons openly blank-fired a few meters away from where security forces were deployed, causing fear and commotion in the area. While denouncing anti-social elements caused by armed Kuki miscreant, the group stressed to protect Tangkhul community from further aggression. It further maintained that Tangkhul communities had pushed for peaceful coexistence, which has not been honored time and again, thereby imposing restriction of movements of Kukis throughout Ukhrul and Kamjong districts. Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, has expressed its grave concern and deep anguish over the recent incidents of arson that have erupted between Tangkhul and Kuki groups in Litan village under Ukhrul district since February 7. In a press note issued by IPR Subcommittee convener Fijam Siamchan, COCOMI asserted that the incidents in Litan are not isolated or accidental, but they are yet another tragic manifestation of a long and carefully engineered crisis that has been imposed upon the people of Manipur through proxy politics and deliberate institutional negligence. It also alleged the incident was a predictable outcome of a policy architecture that has relied on proxy forces, selective silence and deceptive frameworks such as the suspension of operations Sioux Pact. COCOMI asserted that the Sioux Pact was never about genuine peace. Rather, it has functioned as an instrument of control, leverage, and long-term destabilization of Manipur's social fabric. The violence in Litan village must be seen in this larger context. In this turmoil, nobody will be a winner except this deep state that thrives on division, fragmentation, and internal strife among indigenous communities. While condemning the inefficiency of security forces in containing the violence, COCOMI strongly cautioned that the situation in Litan village carries a serious risk of escalation and spillover into other parts of the hill areas of Manipur. While urging authority to take up necessary actions to contain the violence, COCOMI also calls upon the people of Manipur to remain vigilant against external manipulation and divisive designs, while claiming that the incident in Ukhrul district is not just a law and order issue, but a consequence of a political and security approach that has normalized conflict, enabled armed proxies, and treated the suffering of the people of Manipur as collateral damage. Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Human Resource Development Academy Garina Chahi Nauriba Angang Singbu Mapung Faba Tungi Mirol Amamang Oinaba Wakal Lokshin Pinabagi Pandamda Academy Sigi Makada Chahi Ahumdagi Manga Fawada Laiba Angang Singi Nursery Lower KG Amadi Upper KG gi class Chadliba session 2026 ki oina January Kunipaldagi admission haujaragani
Angang Singi Laizaba Magun Singbu Hena Thawai Hapada Thawai Yaubo Zangaktani Thazaba Thambiyu Lengthok Piro Punna Hodambinasi
Admissions are now open. Please visit Human Resource Development Academy Khari, Airport Road, Imphal, Manipur.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. All Manipur United Clubs Organization, AMUCO, has issued an appeal to the Naga and Kuki communities to exercise restraint and resolve their differences through peaceful dialogue. In a statement, AMUCO Publicity Secretary Haisnam Foreign Mangang emphasized the organization's commitment to promoting peaceful coexistence between communities in Manipur. Asserting that AMUCO has been taking due responsibilities at a time of any such untoward incident, it urged both sides to refrain from escalating tensions in the ongoing flare-up at Litan. The organization further advocated for peaceful coexistence, shared responsibility in addressing challenges, and inclusive development and growth. Proscribed group Pambai-led United National Liberation Front UNLF extended warm greetings to the people of Manipur on the 39th Raising Day of its Army Wing, Manipur People's Army (MPA). In a press release issued by its Department of Publicity and Education Secretary Charai Rongba Thokchom, the band outfit stated that the Raising Day celebration was held across its general headquarters, brigades and battalions on February 9. The main function was held at the general headquarters, where Chief of Army Staff Kuraijam Khoimu hoisted the MPA flag. Party cadres observed 2 minutes of silence to honor fallen leaders and soldiers who lost their lives in the liberation movement, which began in 1964. UNLF Acting Chairman Thokchom Khambaton led in paying floral tributes to the memorial sites of the martyrs. Central Committee members delivered speeches on the genesis of MPA and the role MPAs are expected to play in the liberation movement. The function was also attended by Vice Chairman Kundongbam Lanjingba, General Secretary Salam Nongdol, Defense Secretary Naurim Loya, Secretary Finance Sinam Pankai, Secretary External and Regional Affairs Kundrakpam Sanahal, Secretary Organization Kuraijam Ibudhau, Deputy Secretary Finance, Secretary Health and Family Welfare Takilambam Thajalemba, and Secretary Human Resource Development, Publicity and Education Charairongba Tokchung. A team from the Agriculture and Horticulture Departments of Manipur is proudly representing the state at the prestigious BioFag Germany Organic Fair in Nuremberg, Germany. The team, led by Additional Chief Secretary Agriculture Vivek Kumar Dewangan and comprising Agriculture Director Peter Salam, Horticulture and Soil Conservation Director K. Devdatta Sharma, and 6 farmers producers companies under the Mission Organic Value Chain Development for Northeastern region, is opening a stall highlighting Manipur's organic products. With over 35,000 visitors and 2,200 exhibitors from across the globe, the fair offers a significant platform for Manipur to showcase its organic products and connect with international partners. The BioFag Germany Organic Fair, themed Growing Tomorrow, Young Voices, Bold Visions, will be concluded on February 13. President of United Committee Manipur UCM YK Dhiren has stressed on the need for all Manipuri diaspora to give extra attention amid the changing geopolitics across the globe. YK Dhiren was speaking during Manipuri National Diaspora Meet 2026, which was held as part of UCM's year-long Silver Jubilee celebration at Sahid Bhagat Singh Youth Hostel in Agartala. The program was attended by Manipuris from Manipur, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram, Meghalaya and Tripura, along with UCM President YK Dhiren, member of Manipuri Language Advisory Board and President of MLCPCC, Assam Dr. K.N. Chan and other eminent persons. Speaking further in the program, which was hosted by Manipuri Council Tripura and Tripura Manipuri Student Youth Coordination Committee, YK Dhiren stressed on the need for Manipur diaspora to come together and help each other, while urging Manipuri diaspora across the globe to work towards strengthening themselves. YK Dhiren also emphasized on the need to live a dignified life that upholds the identity of being a Manipuri. During the Manipuri National Diaspora Meet, discussions were held on Manipuri Autonomous Council, introduction of Manipuri script and other social, political and economic issues that concern the Manipuri diaspora.
ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯒꯥꯔꯖꯤꯌꯥꯟ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯂꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯑꯒ ꯆꯍꯤ 2,000 ꯍꯦꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯇꯤꯍꯥꯁꯁꯤ ꯎꯗꯔꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯄꯗꯨ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯍꯣꯡꯉꯛꯏꯕ ꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯏꯍꯧ ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯖꯪꯁꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯝꯃꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯦꯁꯇ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯏꯊꯅꯤꯛ ꯂꯥꯏꯟꯗ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯅꯔꯛꯄ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯉꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯇꯒꯣꯝ-ꯇꯒꯣꯝꯅ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯔꯛꯇꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯔꯝꯅ ꯃꯥꯌꯣꯛꯅꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯀꯔꯝꯅ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯒꯗꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯄꯨꯟꯕ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯅꯕꯗ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯅꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯅꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯧꯔꯝꯃꯤꯕ ꯊꯧꯒꯥꯏꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯅ ꯀꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ ꯈꯔ ꯍꯦꯟꯀꯠꯅ ꯂꯧꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯗꯕ ꯏꯟꯗꯤꯌꯥꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯖꯤꯑꯣꯄꯣꯂꯤꯇꯤꯛꯁꯀꯤ ꯍꯣꯡꯉꯛꯏꯕ ꯌꯥꯋꯣꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯋꯥꯡ ꯅꯣꯡꯄꯣꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯅꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯇꯥꯁꯤꯟ ꯈꯨꯝꯖꯤꯟꯃꯤꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯇꯉꯥꯏꯐꯗꯕꯗꯨ ꯂꯩꯕꯗꯨ ꯎꯖꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯁꯤꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯤ ꯈꯨꯟꯅꯥꯏꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛ ꯄꯨꯗꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯗ ꯌꯨꯅꯥꯏꯇꯦꯗ ꯀꯃꯤꯇꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯅ ꯂꯧꯖꯕ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯊꯧꯗꯥꯡ ꯈꯔꯗꯨ ꯂꯧꯖꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯟꯖꯥꯗꯨ ꯂꯧꯖꯒꯦꯅ
Sagolban AC MLA R.K. Imo Singh interacted with students of his constituency as part of his continued student and community outreach program of Sagolban Constituency Progressive Committee. During the interaction today, MLA R.K. Imo met 20 metric examination appearing students who were sponsored for a revision course in December 2025 and extended best wishes for the upcoming exams. The academic initiative involves a total expenditure of around 21 lakh rupees, out of which 7.5 lakh rupees was released earlier as advance and another 7.5 lakh rupees was released today, while the remaining amount will be disbursed shortly. In addition to the student outreach, MLA R.K. Imo held discussions with local committee members regarding developmental issues. During the program, he handed over work order and funds for the renovation of the Keli Makung Community Hall to the relevant committee. He also released a final payment of 50,000 rupees for the renovation of Radha Mandop at Kangabam Temple, reiterating his commitment to inclusive development and continuous engagement with the residents of his constituency.
Like that, so that they start off the old family, and the old family, what can over the country, and so whenever the church young there, many men are taken the yellow. Parents to tell you all way out, I know with the book. Hello, the Shayam over the Korea. I can't see the pressure to say, but she's negative sometimes. I'm set the yaw whatever. I don't have no minor cordial atmosphere and say, like Tamba, like Baba, and my back. I don't have power action in that.
Mayang Imphal MLA Kongkham Rubindro today inaugurated the newly constructed building of Nandunlong Baptist Church, which is located at Uchiwa under Imphal West District. Pastor of Nandunlong Baptist Church, Reverend L. Timothy Faumei, and villagers graced the occasion. Speaking on the sideline, MLA Rubindro appealed all communities in the state to play active participation in restoring peace and normalcy in the state, and also give support to state government led by Chief Minister Yumnaung Khemchand in its efforts to restore harmony in the state. He further expressed confidence that the state will get cabinet ministers soon in order to ensure smooth functioning of the government.
Anova Sarkar am Sangpa, Anova Lucingba, Honorable CM, Aika Khemchand, Mahan Lucingduna Asi, Peace Promo Honabada, Mihung Kudumaki. Each and every community, Lady Manipur Manungsida, Okogi, Sayopami, Adugamana, Okogi, Sarkarama, Laivina, Makamasagi, Mantri train to get about Kukaba, Matamnadum expansion for Canidum, for Okapsuyaro Aduna, Marini, Mangani, Tangari Sarkasamba, Karanganto, Guno Habu, Aisu, Sabsabakang Dedu, Atumatam, expansion for Masamasagi, for Philopi, the Namasamsagi Department, Pidana, Manipurgi, Awarapa, the Horiba, 3 years. Makoida setback maning chalo bakoigi leriba awat pa ase tieng ba matam within 10 to 11 months manung da koina ngamigi to puhlakwa.
Residents of Lokrapum Lekai and Maibi Lerag within Patsoib Assembly constituency expressed their heartfelt gratitude to MLA Sapam Kunjageshwar for initiating road repairs and blacktopping. Speaking to the media, Nainasang Club President Chirom Baboy noted that the road stretch near Tagil Industrial Estate had been in dire condition for over 40 years. He expressed satisfaction with the project, stating it was heartwarming to see an MLA fulfilling election promises, and urged the representative to address other areas of the constituency as well.
Koilasi khara tharap aduga lambi hijo koigi marka gap letuna yam fullda sumaina koila sabira pase masi jamakta local MLA su apana yamna tamoi chengna fulfill sohol bira pase kem nungai ko teri doina na koigi trend de sijo si yam mo ba lambi mo ba masi jo gi yam me koila sare masi jamakta su koi local MLA akacheli
matam sang na ngasai gi mai bi lerak si lekhom thoktana koigi chatpa yam na nungai taba nong tarak ko matam da koigi kai haini khung aso ba tongba lekhom thokba maina leiramba leirakni ado handak sida koilas thabi base asukki matik nungai jei lekhom thoroi khanbada adukki matik nungai jei ai koigi pasoi kendra gi MLA na tawbiba khudingma afaba mangon oidana jara jara kadana handaki matang su mangon oibo oisunu haibagi wafam je ahal lamu oina thamjaningi.
Mayang Langjing Youth's Library Club, MLYLC, has drawn the government's attention to the poor quality of drinking water supplied by the Mayang Langjing Tamang Water Supply Scheme. In a statement, MLYLC General Secretary Sundar Kangjrakpam stated that the water being supplied is not properly filtered and is no longer safe for consumption. The club has urged the relevant authorities to look into and address the matter urgently. Moving on in the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Imphal, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 26.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 5.6 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 84% in the morning and 33% in the evening. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Situation worsens at Litan in Imphal district. Around 10 houses torched. Fresh cross-firing reported this morning. Internet services suspended for 5 days in Imphal district in view of the volatile law and order situation at Litan. K. Lungwiram village authorities strongly condemns torching of a house at K. Lungwiram village under Sapamina police station in Kangpokpi district. NPF party came to Manipur with the aim to unite and promote coexistence among communities in Manipur, assures Deputy Chief Minister Losidiko. And Chief Minister Y. Kim Chan inaugurates Imphal Guwahati, Imphal Kolkata and Imphal Mumbai SpiceJet air services at Imphal International Airport. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SK TV and keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.